tell me about your week.
Okay. Well, it's only Wednesday, and so I have a lot of my week to go. But I had a midterm yesterday.
What class was it in?
Physics 43. Yeah, it was an interesting experience.
How did that go for you?
I don't really know. Luckily I got an answer down for everything,
Oh,
which was good.
that's not always definite
exactly.
that would happen.
But I was definitely making a lot of things up. That was a struggle. Yeah. And the rest of the week will be kind of busy, but I don't know. This one is really busy.
I feel like spring quarter is supposed to be the most chill, fun quarter, and yet I'm having a really stressful quarter so far. Really busy.
And it's on the side of week 4.
Yes.
So I was feeling like this week too.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's been interesting.
And it's been zooming past. Like we're already in week 4, and I feel like I have not accomplished anything because I've been so just trying to get everything done every day.
Are you taking a lot of classes?
Not really. I'm taking the bio course and Math 51, so that kind of sucks. But I'm also I'm in rugby, so we have playoffs right now. So we've had a lot of practice and games for the past month. So that's been taking a lot of time.
What are the parents actually? I was confused by that word. It's
So I mean, I guess it varies by sport, but for us it's single elimination. So
with the whole.
yeah. So we had first we won our league. So then there was another tournament that people had to do to get into the playoffs, but because we won our league, we didn't automatically qualified. And then it was not rugby's not a huge sport at a lot of schools. We had only 6. There's a round of 16 was the first round. So then there's 4 different locations of it. So 3 teams came here. And so we played one team in the round of 16 and we won. So then we went to the round of 8 and we won again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
exciting. So not next weekend, but after the next weekend after that, we have the final 4 and then the national championship. Yeah, so it's coming up really soon. And we had so much practice and just every day having fitness or something and for 2 to 3 hours a day. Yeah, it's been a lot, which is it's taking up a lot of my time, and it's a really exhausting sport.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine.
even after practice is over, a lot of times I just get home and I just want to sit there and eat and drink water and not move my body for a long time.
Is it touch rugby or
it's full tackle? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. We get that a lot of people being oh, girls play tackle. It's yes. Girls can tackle each other.
Yeah. So,
kind of older men think that's a weird
thing. Did you play rugby in high school?
No, I didn't play until this year. I joined because a couple girls in Tridelt are the presidents of the club, and they just were we're always looking for new people to come, athletic people to come play. And so I just went to practice and I liked it, so then I kept going. And there's a bunch of us in Tridelt who play. So yeah, it's worked out really well. It's definitely really time consuming, and I'm kind of ready for it to be over with the season because we've had a really long season. But on the other hand, I'm not mad that we're in the playoffs.
Right, of course.
It's a good thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Sorry, we're doing a thing now. Sorry about that. That's really cool. Is there? Because I played touch rugby in high school. There wasn't an option for tackle rugby.
So was it
It was all girls.
It was a school team.
Yeah, it was a school team because in Australia, varsity sports don't really exist. There's no such thing as varsity level and then club level or
in
else.
Colleges or in high school?
In high school.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we just had some rounds in league that we joined.
So
we played against others.
You were your official team.
Yeah.
Interesting. interesting that it was touch, because whenever we play touch, I feel like we're so like not like it's so hard to like move the ball or anything. Because like as soon as you do anything, someone just touches you, and then like you're down.
Yeah.
It seems like it can be really frustrating to play.
Yeah. It was still fun though. I don't know, because like, did you have to learn how to tackle people? Right, in a way that you're comfortable at yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's certain like you're not allowed to do some things that would like hurt the other person. Like you can't like pick them up and like drop them on their head or something like that. Like, but I mean, you can pretty much just like go for whatever to tackle them. Like you can't like bite them or gouge them or something. But people get like scrapes and everything, and like when you tackle someone, like it hurts you too, like equally. But I think that the way to like do it to like not hurt yourself is also like how you would not hurt them. So it's not like, because like if you did something dangerous, it would be like more likely to hurt you probably.
That makes sense.
Interesting. So how come you didn't try to play rugby here, or did you?
Well, it was a very just like small, non-serious thing that I did for fun with my friends. It like we never had practices. We just like showed up and played one day a week after school, and it wasn't even for the whole school year. It was for like one term or something. Like the more serious sports I did were like track and field, like long distance and cross country. But then I stopped doing that after high school, and now I like can't run for it's so sad.
Me too. I did cross country also, and then I like go to the gym and do it for like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever.
No, yeah. Sometimes I wish I were on a sports team. Yeah, it seems like because a lot of the time, because I don't have anything that I have to do, it's like, oh, I have to like do homework. I can't go to the gym. I have to sleep. I can't go to the gym. So now my fitness is just.
I felt like that's like a significant amount of reason why I wanted to like join, or like why I was interested in the first place. It was like, I'm horrible at trying to work out by myself. Like I need to like be a part of a sport where it's like required for you to be active, because otherwise I won't. I just hate going to the gym. I don't like running by myself. Like, no.
Do you still train like in the off season?
I don't know really, because I haven't had that yet. But I mean, like we train in the fall, even though it's a winter sport, and now it's like continued into the spring. So I don't. But I think once like our last game's over, we don't really have practice or anything after that. It's kind of interesting because I mean, at least for varsity sports, they're like you are like year round, like working. But obviously, it's less intense after your season's over. But I think we're kind of just chilling after our season's over. One of the perks of being a club sport. But still, like we're like the rugby team, but like it's still only a club sport. It's a good balance.
Is it something
I don't know. I think I will, but I'm not like as like crazy passionate about it as I wish I were. It's really time consuming and tiring, and it can be really frustrating also. And like I'm never like super psyched about going to practice or anything. But I like playing in the games a lot more than practice. I mean, who doesn't? But like, it's not like I'm not like crazy in love with it as much as I kind of wish that I were, for like how much time that it takes up. But I still really like it, and I really, really like the community and like all the girls who play. So like, I wouldn't want to like just like peace out on them. Yeah, I've met a lot of people who it's a really like eclectic mix of people who like choose to play rugby. Like, but they're all awesome. Yeah, it makes me really happy.
That's really cool. Yeah, I'm part of swing time.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
It's really fun.
I've always thought that it's like I want to learn how to dance. Like ballroom dancing.
I joined last year just for fun. I never done any swing dancing before or anything. But I'm kind of getting back to the same place. Like I don't really enjoy it as much as I used to, and it's like a lot more stress and pressure than I thought it would be, especially this year because I'm going to be a senior next year, and so they're looking to like all the seniors to like lead, and I'm not really interested in that, especially because over like dating something that I'm like not as passionate about as I used to be. So I'm kind of having to decide if I'm gonna be doing it next year or not.
That's kind of a tough decision to make. What about it makes you feel like you want to like continue?
Just because it's so much fun. Like I really enjoy dancing. I've been dancing since I was 4. I've taken ballet ever since I was really young. And I've like done some jazz or hip hop, contemporary or whatever. But I've taken ballet like all for my life, my whole life basically. Except I kind of stopped in here, which is a shame. I've taken it, and it just makes me really happy. And so it was really fun to learn this new kind of dance, and also get a partner.
A really
dance.
fun
It
dance
is.
too,
It is.
like high energy and like.
Yeah. And I really like dancing with my partner. I feel like that's not my husband. They're like, I'll be swing dancing with
So
him.
romantic.
But because like my parents would dance, like they like went out to dinner, they'd like dance.
It's
No one knows
important
how
to
do
find
that
a guy who
now.
knows how to dance.
Yeah.
I think that's totally valid. Or if you meet a guy and you're like, you know, in love with him or whatever, force him to come to swing dancing with you if he doesn't already.
Yeah, but so it makes me really happy, but I don't want it to be an extra stress.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could still do it, but not like have a leadership role necessarily. Or could you
Yeah.
not?
Well, it's just kind of difficult because I'll be the only senior next year. The rest will be like juniors or sophomores who haven't had as much experience like who are this year for the first time.
So do a lot of people tend to leave?
Well, it just so happened that last year, like a ton of seniors and like grad students left. Because some co-terms will stay on the extra year, and we had like 8 people leave, so we had to take on a whole bunch of new people. So I think this group this year.
Interesting. That sounds fun, though. I feel like you shouldn't give. How much of a time commitment is it?
It's not that much. It's 2 hours twice a week, which is not bad.
It's significant, though.
Yeah. And if I was like leading, then I'd have to organize all the practices and all the choreography and teach. And
You would have to do all the choreography. That's absurd. That is
Yeah.
so much more of a
I
time
know.
commitment than like just
I know.
being in it.
You have to really want to do it. Like it's not worth being forced into it.
Yeah,
Because it won't be
I
fun.
agree. I agree, especially like that's a lot to take on. And would you be the only person in charge of all that?
I don't know. We haven't really had a formal discussion about it. But the leaders this year, I think were kind of like unwilling leaders compared to like the past leaders that we've had. And so they're very focused on, okay, who's going to do it next year? We have to keep this up, blah, blah, blah. So they're putting a lot of unnecessary pressure and just talking about it one-on-one. You should like do this. And, like, really need to like keep social dancing if you want to keep up your skills and blah, 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 blah. And it's just not a good experience.
So you think that's because they like weren't unwilling leaders, so then like
I think
they're
to
not
a
as
certain
good.
extent because they don't derive as much natural enjoyment from leading as other people have, and it's evident. Like they'll get frustrated more easily, or like send out more like passive aggressive emails rather than like practice is so much fun, la 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 kind of thing. So yeah.
Do you guys compete or just have shows?
Yeah, we just perform. We have a spring show that will come up in this quarter.
See,
I'll tell
that
you
sounds
about
like so
it.
fun.
Yeah, but we like perform at other people's shows as well. We invite all the dance groups to perform at our shows as well. So it's really fun.
That is fun, and it's kind of nice to like remove the good competition elements from it.
I have a friend on the Indian dance team, and they compete. It's just like travel every weekend.
They travel every weekend.
For like the first half of winter quarter, they're traveling every weekend.
That's nuts. That's a lot to dedicate to something. That's like varsity athletes spend so much time doing what they do. It's crazy. Like, and I always think, well, like, okay, if you're getting like a really big scholarship for it, it's like a job almost.
Yeah.
But it's hard because it's a sport or whatever. You're still supposed to be doing it like for fun,
Yeah. Exactly.
not for it to be like a job.
I always wonder if many of the varsity athletes are trying to go into that as a professional career in the future.
I don't know. No, because like obviously not all of them can, but even like I don't really know what like the situation is on like professional obscure sports.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Or like, you know, if it's like fencing or something, like that's in the Olympics. So that's like all, you know, if you're like an Olympian, that's like
Yeah.
what you do. You like train for your sport, right? But like how do you transition from like being like a fencer in college to being like, okay, I'm exclusively gonna fence now? Because there's no money in that. It's not like if you played basketball, like you could be an Olympian ball, so you could make a lot of money playing basketball.
I guess you need to have sponsors. So
Yeah.
it's a lot about business management.
Who sponsors fencing?
I don't know.
And where are the fencers? We need to know.
I know. It's interesting. We have someone in Kairos this year who is like, well, last year he was a gymnast.
Oh, damn.
Or really did a fencing or something, but he's like trying to go for the Olympics.
Wow.
Like all round, he just won like an award that's the equivalent of a Heisman football or something.
For gymnastics, that's crazy. Wow, that's incredible. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, so like our whole house will roll out and watch him.
That's
Which is
awesome.
really fun. But yeah, it's his life. It's crazy.
Yeah, we have a couple girls in triathlon who are synchronized swimmers, and one of them was in the Olympics, and like they're both like so much older because they like stopped out for like 2 years to go train for the Olympics. They like, and like we have a girl who just rushed, so she's like technically a sophomore, but she's like a senior because she like stopped out of school for 2 years to go train like in synchronized swimming. It's like it's your whole life, and I mean, like they're really good. Like the Stanford team won
Yeah.
like the national championship, and like was girl in the Olympics and everything. But like it's just a huge commitment and exhausting. Like using your body is exhausting.
Is she trying to go to the Olympics again?
I don't know. Actually, I don't really know what the like shelf life is of a synchronized swimmer. If that's like a thing that you can do. Because some sports you can go like back and back and back, but some not at all. I saw something this summer when they had the Olympics that it was like some, I think it was like kayaking or you know the race ones where there's like the rapids.
Yeah.
She was in her like 8th Olympics or something.
That's awesome.
Like that's so cool.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Imagine just doing that all
Like
the time.
that's just all you do
Because
is
it'd
like.
be something that you would love, and you get to do it all the time and compete.
And like if you're that good that you can go to the Olympics 8 times, like just keep doing your thing. Like go for it.
That's awesome. Wow.
I'm jealous. I wish that I were that good of an athlete.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of time and work. That's your whole life. I always wonder what like the parents of those people were like, and like how if they like pushed them into that, or like how did it become like such a. Because I feel like I wouldn't want my kid to like devote everything to one thing. Sunrise. But you can be really successful if you do.
And you can also think of that in other senses. Like, would you want your child, if they wanted to become a concert pianist, would you want them to devote all their time to
Yeah, to
that?
that
Would that be
only.
different? Like,
Yeah.
they're considering a sport versus like music? Because at the end of the day, it's a career that they're choosing.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I think they're pretty similar because they're both like high risk almost, just because like there's so few people who go pro in sports and in music. Like, whereas like if you did like everything with like academics, like you're kind of guaranteed to get a job in something. But like if you like barely don't make it as like a pianist, then like
So what do you do? I guess you teach.
yeah. I always felt that like it just like for people who like end up being a music teacher, like obviously if you love to teach and like you love music or whatever, like that can be such a happy career.
Yeah.
But like also I feel like it can be so sad to like reflect upon your time of like having been so good, but now you're like teaching. I don't know. But I mean it can still be awesome too.
Yeah. I guess if you think about it, like you're teaching these little kids and they're
share that you
Oh shoot.